mas ele tá aqui na batalha. Cara, te motivei agora. Vocês veem a brincadeira.
Moto? Sorry. You said you guys met at school? Right, and you all lived around that area, did you?
Within a couple of months, yes.
Okay. Thanks again. I think we want to know more about four guys who grew up half a mile from a grave.
I think I do.
Honest, wake up!
And this sort of size garden is very unusual. This part of the city is also west facing. Anyway, have a natter, and I'll be outside if you need me.
You like it? I think it's great. What? There's a bud coming.
I need to know who you are.
Who I am?
How does someone like you, so brilliant, so lovely?
So, we had two key leads I believed were potentially significant but were never resolved. St Matthew's C of E, which was burgled at some point on New Year's Eve.
So John will be available for the rest of the day and then on the phone at any point for any questions. But given what he's just told us, I suggest thank you again, John. That was very useful. So, specific points of action. Fran, can you double check all these timelines, please? Haley's movements on the night of the disappearance and the week before. Murray, you take the witness who saw this car. And Jake, obviously, when the body was found in London, and given that new development, it's worth having another chat with Adrian Muller, I think.
Good.
Following this morning's interview with James Hollis, myself and Dio Khan will certainly be speaking to the other three male occupants of the Spinney. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everyone. Anyway, thank you again.
No, no problem.
So are you heading back down tonight, or?
No. My kids live with their mum in town, so I'm going to stick around, spend some time with them for a few days.
Right. How old are they?
21 for me.
Huh? Same as mine.
Two boys.
Jinx.
Anyway, I'd better go and check it later. Thanks for that. Listen, if you're at a loose end for any evening. Yeah, great. Cheers. I might take off on that. Good. See you.
Смотри, его персей, на край дами, все добре. Все бора.
Na sua cama que eu vou.
Na minha cama dá.
Eu vou lá ver,
Na minha cama cheia de
até
roupa.
caia.
A minha cama tá cheia de roupa que eu vou dobrar. Cheia de roupa, lençol, as toalhas, tudo lá pra mim dobrar. Vou botar mais assim, olhando, eu vou falar, ainda tem roupa tua aqui.
How you doing?
Senta aí,
Yeah, very well. I've just been in Manchester on a work drive back to Sussex now with Townsend. I will.
But very quickly, I presume you've seen the news about the Hayley Reid case.
Yeah, I did. It's very sad.
I couldn't recall us having a cleaner, and I certainly think one of us would have noticed it had been her, given the amount of coverage.
Indeed.
Anyway,
don't worry.
Anyway, I'll give Peter Bell, and maybe you could give Chris the heads up.
Sure.
Oh, and I emailed some dates for our meetup.
Sorry, what? Trying to arrange a get together. Four amigos.
Of course I remember. I was meant to have bought the puddings and I forgot, so I left it to the corner shop and bought a load of cornettos. The two ex wasn't too happy about it. Anyway, I just wanted to check that you remembered the same as I did. So, we're all ready for the 22nd. Chris has replied now. So I'll book a table and send you all the links. Just one quick thing before you go, Jamie. Actually, I'm literally just heading into a meeting. Yeah, I'll be 10 seconds. Jamie, I need a massive favor. I was married. Early 2000, and because of some issues that I had at the time, my wife Laura, she felt it was damaging for mine to be around her. Run up some debts. So I went from living in a nice house in Notting Hill to a bedroom flat back to a hostel.
Acabou aqui?
In the streets.
How long were you homeless?
Oh, on and off it was 7 years.
Oh, Chris. I'm so sorry. Do you have no friends that could have helped you?
Yeah, I had friends who would have been desperate to help me, but you wouldn't want to be helped. I didn't know. I hated myself. I have bipolar disorder, which was undiagnosed at the time, so it was unmedicated. Which meant challenging. Company money, it was inevitable I'd be asked to step down. And that was just not what she had married, an unemployed man with mental health issues. So she asked me to leave. And I did. And then 18 months later, she married a hedge fund manager and bought her a house in Holland Park. And then in 2012, my determined before I died from breast cancer. And to ask that I stay away from the funeral. I started by writing back and saying, you know, that I was better now.
Porque eu tinha que cozinhar um pedacinho de batata doce pro Gael comer. E eu vou me arrumar pra sair agora.
And I think there comes a time when you have to accept how things have turned out. That life can sometimes simply be unfair. And to keep resisting them, it takes so much energy now. Energy that you need for the future.
Mas você plantou essa coisa aqui. Você é isso pra não morrer.
Hello, Mark. What a lovely lady. I was just about to call on you about your right there, buddy. $3,000. And my apologies. I was stressed about some deals and screwed up the paperwork. I accidentally paid Salthouse's check into my personal account.
Mas acho que esse saco aqui tá aqui.
There it is. All that.
Yeah, we used to call most likely, right?
Filth. London tried the Wild West out there, wasn't it, mate? Attracted a very distinct sort of person. I see you, honey. Lovely to meet you, Maria. I'll let myself out. I'm sorry about that. I need to shut up.
This isn't working, Pete.
Positive points. As Jamie said, if we had a scene, we would have discussed it at the time. It's a huge story.
So, Mr. White, he told us that the fraud had gone down on your own at first to take off.
Yes.
And then your wife Darren and your girls arrived on the 31st.
Yes.
And how old were they, kids?
Claire would have been 8 and Emma just turned 10.
So just to go back on one thing, New Year's, the kids would have gone to bed at...
9, 10 maybe.
And no one went out after that. Say, feel free to say no. But in order to help eliminate you from our inquiries, how would you feel about being the DNA?
Yes, of course.
So, if nobody went out after 10, then it can't be them. I mean, we know Hayley was seen alive at 12:10, so...
Yeah, I think you're right. And if we're spinning our wheels on these guys, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's take the last two separately. Hi, Dad. It's me. Look, I'm really sorry. I'm going to be a bit late.
Please.
Hello.
Gemma left some school books at mine and brought them around and then she wanted to show me the road.
Right. Thank you.
Anyway, I need to shoot off. Nice to see you.
And you?
Bye, girls.
Bye.
Bye.
Now we see you. I'm from the Clip Round Hero generation.
Yeah, I think it's the right thing, to be honest.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And do you have children?
No. Never had the urge to be a mother.
Well, smart move.